Hello everyone and welcome back to the Triple Crown Wargaming studio, where you join myself, James the Lawmaster, and my esteemed colleagues, Max the Chieftain.
Hi.
And Scott the Duke.
Hello.
With my excellent thumb movements today, as we bring you another instalment of This Month in Warhammer. So if this is your first time watching, then this month in Warhammer is going to be really exciting for you. But
I mean, frankly, where have you been?
Yeah, where have you been?
It's your first time watching. This is what, 18?
18.
Episode 18.
18, yeah.
I've got lots of these to watch.
Yeah, you got some back catalogue stuff. But get ready for our usual mix of roundtable discussions on all aspects of the hobby. We go from the serious to the silly. I'm stuck with these guys. And
your esteemed colleagues a minute ago.
Yeah, now you're silly. The dice are fickle.
Zinch in the middle chair over there.
As ever, we will begin with new releases, then we'll move on to the month in our hobby, which I know is the highlight for the vast majority of people that watch this to see how little we have achieved.
Whoa.
Yeah, come on, mate.
Come on now.
We'll have a chat about what's going on with social media, anything we think could be news, and then we'll bring you our big discussion. And this month, we're going to have a chat about the Sundering of Athel Loren, which is coming very soon.
A month, really?
Yeah, a little bit more than about a month. I think it'll be, because it's fun when we film these. Basically, sometimes
I think it'll be 5 weeks.
There you go.
From when it comes out, from when this comes out.
Excellent. And then we'll talk to you about what you can find on the channel in the next 4 weeks as well. So all the cool videos. Whew. Should we get stuck in?
Let's go.
Let's do some new releases. So they will start to appear in front of our beautiful faces now. We'll start with the Combat Patrol for the Demons of Khorne. This one's a Games Workshop one, unsurprisingly. It has 1 Blood Master, or Herald of Khorne, as we like to call him, 3 Blood Crushers, 10 Flesh Hounds, and 20 Bloodletters. So it's a lot in this box.
It is, actually, yeah.
It's £90, so it's not the cheapest kind of start collecting or combat, whatever they want to call it, battle forces back in my day.
Oh, battle forces.
Yeah, battalions for fantasy and battle forces for
I missed those.
Yeah.
I guess that's what these combat patrols are, really. They're not really a start collecting box.
Not really, they're a bit more than that.
Because they're a bit too expensive for that. But I guess they are a battle force or a battalion.
Battalions.
Yeah.
Now,
Which is cool that they're coming back.
It is worth pointing out that Blood Crushers come in boxes of 6 now. So it's a little difficult for us to work out the pure value on this box because you only get 3. But we just went the classic of just half it.
Half the price.
Half the price.
Yeah, it's half the box, half price.
Half box, half price.
Doesn't work like that. If you go into a GW with a saw and cut the box in half,
that
doesn't work.
That is not going to fly.
No.
From experience.
But you do save £73.50 if you halve the cost of the box.
Big money.
So that is a really big one.
Bucks.
Basically, you pay nothing.
You can almost get 2 boxes.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
You can almost just double it.
Good old bog off.
Yeah. so.
I mean, the Flesh Hounds alone, their price is anyway. So
well, 65 quid's worth of Flesh Hounds. So the Flesh Hounds you basically don't pay anything for. Yeah, I know. Spicy.
Yeah,
32.50.
It's good.
So this is a really good one. We really like this.
Actually.
Max is gutted.
Yeah, I say.
You would have used all of this.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have used all of it. Everything I have in my current collection is in this.
You have bought all of that stuff.
I bought all this stuff.
God, that is rough. So we're going to move
I
on.
bet you feel awful then.
Thanks, mate.
No worries. You could have saved a lot of money.
We're going to look at another big box now,
money.
which is Arcane Cataclysm. Now this will be appearing in front of you. It's Zinch and Lumineth Realm Lords. So we've mentioned this one. We're not sure how useful this one is.
No,
you get New Village.
You do get New Village.
Chilich, I'm going to call him. He's not quite as bulked as the old one. Looks like he's not been hitting the gym as much.
Smillich. Small village.
Smillich. We'll go to Smillich.
Small village.
You get some Zangor,
which I think you could use in fantasy.
You get Zinch Marauders.
Yeah,
basically.
The Kirik Acolytes. Yeah. They're good for Marauders.
They are Zinch Marauders.
You do then get the, I can't remember what they're called, but they're like Zangor on disc.
Zangor Enlightened.
Yep.
Yes.
So you get 3 of them, which you
great
can't
models.
really do anything
Don't know
with.
what
If you play Total Warhammer 3, they are Doom Knights. If you stick a Warrior Cast on top.
Yeah, I was saying if you stick a Warrior on top. Maybe a Zinch Herald on disc.
For one of them.
For one of them. Yeah, but you're probably not going to want 3 of them. They're not great.
No.
They're tricky to place.
Yeah,
to see
and then
what you do with them.
Other side of that, you've got the Lumineth Realm Lords. You get some archers, which you could use for high elf archers.
There's some of their sort of swordy dudes in there, aren't there? Like, I don't know the names of these. But they could be sword masters if you wanted them to
Let's
be.
put it this way: the box price probably you get save some money on Luminous at least.
Oh yeah, the Luminous stuff's really expensive.
Yeah,
I think there might be some cavalry in there as well. Sorry, it's in front of us on.
Yeah.
It's in front of you on the screen, but it's not actually in front of us, and I didn't note down the full contents.
But yeah, overall, probably not a lot that you're going to be able to use in fantasy.
New village, you getting him?
135 quid. So probably not worth that.
Or
just
1,640 krona.
Yeah,
if you're in Sweden.
Was it 620 or 640?
1640.
Okay, excellent. So let's move on.
It came up in kronas when we were looking at it.
So we've now got
Go on, say the name.
Caddo Easy Chair. As I'm calling him. That's not his name, but that's what I'm calling him.
Ezekiah, I'm going to say it.
Ezekiah.
Ezekiah.
Easy Chair.
Kado Ezekiah.
Yeah.
Easy Chair.
Kado Ezekiah.
The Hollow King.
Not
Not
Hallow.
the Hallow King, as you
I
called him
thought
earlier.
he was the Hallow because they kind of like have Hallows in vampire stuff a lot.
The
but-
Hallow be thy name. You're not hallowing the be thy name a vampire, are you?
No, but it's a.
I get what you mean.
I
it's
can't
alright.
educate the savages.
I know.
This is from a series of Black Library novels. This character,
is he?
he's a vampire in those novels,
nice.
and they've done this very cool model that you can see now. £21. I really like it.
I like the model. I just don't. It doesn't look like a vampire to me.
So we're chatting about this.
Your idea of vampires is sort of the Von Carstein look of vampires.
Yes, or even sort of a Neferata, a Lamian type of vampire who is very
This
human looking and very beautiful and all that. But I think for me, it just looks like an elf assassin.
You know,
Looks like a dark elf
I
assassin.
think
do you know
he's quite
what? Do you know what it
vampiric.
is?
I quite like
This is your bog standard run of the mill vampire.
Do you know what it is? Honestly, I think the entire problem. I don't have really a problem with his cloak or his armor or anything. It's because he's on a branch.
Yeah,
For me, it
maybe that's
just
twisting
looks
you.
off.
Yeah, there is a little gravestone underneath.
Yeah, I know, but the fact he's not on the floor, he's like balancing on a branch. I get it, vampires are very athletic and agile, but it just looks weird.
It's an unaligned vampire.
The positive here with this model, though, is that it will. We reckon it will go on a 20 because the 20 square because of that little branch.
Because the branch will fit on a 20.
Fit on a 20 square, which is all that matters. And actually, that extra height will probably mark him out in your units. I think it look quite cool. So if anyone does that, send us some pictures.
And it's got a very cool, massive sword on his back.
Yeah, I might pick one up at some point, but he'll
stay in the blister for a very long time.
Moving on. We've got the Skaven Deathmaster. Now, he was in a box a few weeks ago. We bought him up then.
Yeah. I can't remember what the box is called.
It was the one with the Skaven and the
Dark Elves?
Sylvaneth, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think so. Because they've released a Sylvaneth character. At the
No,
same time.
it was one with Dark Elves.
Oh, was it Dark
Yeah,
It
Elves?
was the one with Dark Elves.
Okay, Skaven Dark
Yeah, because
Elves.
your brother was saying you pick up the box for both sides.
That would make sense.
Both
Yeah,
sides of
both
box.
those armies.
Yeah.
So great Skaven assassin.
Yeah, really
At
nice.
stretch Deathmaster Snitch as well.
Yeah.
He's really nice. He's
I
a
mean, Deathmaster
really nice model.
is still model.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Deathmaster is
This
still
guy's a lovely model though.
He
Really
is.
I mean,
Very
nice.
nice.
he's better than the assassins.
That's my favourite one. The old ones. So we're gonna move on. So yeah, he's obvious what he is.
Yeah.
Very cool.
How much was he? I'm not
21.
21, not bad.
So yeah, not great, but
no,
not
but
terrible.
for today's GW prices, not bad.
Yes. So we've got the Sylvaneth Lady of Vines next. So again, we mentioned her before. She's in a box. That's probably why I'm getting them confused.
What was she in a box? What was they in a box with?
I don't remember. They do a lot of these boxes now.
Yeah, they have
so
they
every
was
couple
like
of
once a year
months
boxes.
they
They're
drop
now
one
like
out.
once every 3 months.
Yeah. No idea. Can't
Either
remember.
way, she, as you can see on the screen, is a bit bigger than your average kind of
Then your average of
elf size. We said at the time when we mentioned it before that we thought she could be a decent Orion proxy. Getting hold of Orion now is really
Tricky.
difficult. It's really expensive, and £30 for this one. That's probably not much different to what you would have paid for Orion back in the day. To be fair,
No.
and you will not get Orion for that now.
No.
So,
You will not. Try doubling that.
yeah, so this one we think could have a place in that type of army if you
Yeah.
wanted to go for Orion. We're all Games Workshop this month actually. The last few months we've had some other stuff, but I had a look around and can't really find much new. We do literally look for these ourselves, so sometimes if it's out and we just didn't know about it, sorry. So we'll have a look now at the Warcry Centurion Marshal. Now this one is a really animated model. I think it's a very cool looking figure.
Is he like throwing a net?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's in front of him. He's got a spear.
He's got quite a lot going on. Looks like a bit like the baddie from Mortal Kombat.
Motar.
The forearm thing. I don't know.
Oh, that. Well,
Other computer.
Goro.
Yeah, other computer game franchises are
There
available.
was a Centaur Mortal Kombat character as well.
Was there?
Yeah,
I don't remember that one.
Motar. He was in the second Mortal Kombat movie, which tells you all.
That's what I don't remember.
Tells you all you need to know.
So this
The fact
one
they made a
is
second.
£26, and we thought maybe Beastman unit filler. And we need to see the size here.
Marauder unit filler, I think it could work quite well as well.
Yeah, we need to see the size with this guy, I think. Because I've got here maybe Goros Warhoof, but I'd need to see if you could get him on a cavalry, which I don't think you will.
No.
I think he's a bit big for that.
He's way too big.
But a Bull Centaur Torok, he definitely could be.
Yeah.
But they said the Bull Centaur itself is big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'd probably be about that sort of size though.
I don't think he's as bulky. I think he'd fit on that base okay. He just might look a bit odd if you put him in a unit of Bull Centaurs because he would look a bit smaller.
He'd be like your Hobgoblin Bull Centaur.
You'd need to see it, guys, but I mean, it's a cool figure.
It is a lovely
we
model.
think there might be some use there.
You could definitely use it as a unit filler for something. If
I reckon
you just
you will.
love the model.
Very well as a unit filler for Beastman.
And then we've got, sticking with Warcry, we've got the Chaos Legionnaires now. I think
These are a mixed match.
8 in this box.
Yeah.
They predominantly look like they're sort of marauders rather than warriors.
Yeah.
There's about, I think there's 2 you pass off for warriors.
Now, a lot of these other Warcry type bands we've found uses for over the time that they've been sort of releasing them. Obviously, characters is normally where you look on these, like what sort of characters you could use them in the Chaos Army.
They look very generic though.
Yeah, the thing I thought with these, they look very Cathayan to me. They've got like the kind of the sort of Cathay or Nippon style armour. If you look at them, they're probably more Nippon actually. It's almost like
Eastern,
samurai type looking armour.
They've got horned helmets as well, so you could pass on for Beastmen and stuff like that.
Yeah, so there's some stuff there. Yeah, we're not saying you definitely will use them, but there's some options. £35 for that one.
That's not bad for 8 models.
It's not anymore, is it?
No.
The fact that we say that though
It's
crazy.
Yeah.
So overall, not a bad month. Quite a lot for your fantasy
And all
armies.
from GW.
Yeah.
Quite a lot for me to edit in.
Yep.
Quite a lot for you to buy as well.
Yeah. Talking of buying, shall we talk about our hobby for the month? Let's start with the Chieftain. What have you been working on, Max?
Like Lord Mazda Money, my NUI has finally lifted from my painting. There, I started painting again. Woo!
Yeah.
Not much though.
Low grade excitement.
I got my Bloodthirster finished.
Did ya?
Yeah,
Nice.
big daddy
It's
on
difficult
Bloodthirster.
painting, contrast red, bit of black on the wings.
It's not. There's gold and metal on there as well.
Oh, so
Gold and silver, and the hoofs.
and the hoofs.
Got to get the hoofs done.
Did you do the hoofs black?
No, they're done. They're sort of bony
Oh,
colour.
okay.
They're a
I'd have done black.
hoofy colour.
I'd have done them black.
I mean, if you look at all my Beastmen, all their hoops are bony colour.
Yeah, I think it makes sense on them, but I think because it's demonic, I think the black would tie with the wings quite well.
Nah.
Okay,
I don't-
sure.
I
Hopefully
don't-
we'll
Master
see it.
painter over there in the corner.
Hopefully we'll see it soon.
Painting more than you have.
That is a lie.
No, it might be a lie this
That
month,
is
actually.
an absolute
Although
lie.
you have done a lot of painting this year, Max. I will give Max his dues.
For
He's done a
Max,
lot
yeah.
of painting this year.
So I got the big daddy Rathcorn Bloodthirster done. Scarbrand's pretty much done now as well.
Nice.
So Scott's started using him in his own army.
all the Bloodthirsters this month.
Yeah.
Apart from the painting, that's about it. Buying, this is my favourite part of the thing. I bought.
Your favourite part of the
Yeah, I
hobby.
can't wait for this.
I bought Total War 3 on Steam.
Yeah.
With the new DLCs, the Ogres.
Champions of Chaos.
Champions Chaos and
And the
Ogres.
Ogres,
I bought
okay.
those, both of them. And then I bought myself a new laptop as well to play it on.
Cheap month for you then.
It
Cheap
has.
month.
I haven't paid for the laptop. 'Cause that's it.
So you stole a laptop.
In a very real sense, that's later.
Yeah.
It comes later.
Stealing is not good. I'm not going to endorse stealing at all in here. But no, so it's sort of just take now, sort of.
Take now! I think what you mean is it's on
finance.
It's on a deferred finance
It's on a
agreement where you
deferred
start
finance.
paying it in a little while.
Yeah, so that's
Excellent.
coming. That should
Take
turn.
now, pay never. That's called stealing.
Yeah, that's theft.
So at the time of film, that should turn up in the next week or so. So
Oh,
I
you
can
still
then-
not got it?
No.
Sorry, can I just take a moment to say, a Triple Crown Wargaming, we do not endorse theft.
I said that already. I've already said that.
You're the thief. It doesn't matter if it comes from you.
So no, I still haven't got the laptop. I haven't got the laptop yet, so that should turn up at this point. At the time of film,
All the gear and no
should
idea.
turn
It's
up
got all
at
the
some point.
games sitting in front of me on his Steam library.
I must admit, I did open Steam, just looked at like the page and stuff, and it's like, soon.
Sad beastman noises.
You know the meme of Wolverine laying in bed with the picture frame.
Yeah, that's you.
That was me. So I got my laptop coming in. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll lose a lot of time playing Total Warhammer 3.
Any other purchases, Max?
Yeah. I bought another army book.
You got a better deal on this one, though.
Yeah,
I did.
you did.
I bought a High Elf army book. We went through the reshoot of High Elves last week. And as per usual, when it comes to deep dives, I started looking for the book while they're chatting away. So I started looking for the book. Oh, this would be quite a good army. This would be quite cool and doing anything like that. So I did actually buy a High Elf army book.
And it was fine for beginners High Elves last month, I think.
Yeah.
It
Or a
was,
month before, so
months
quite
ago.
recently.
Yeah.
So that's got your High Elf juices flowing as well.
I didn't take any.
Old Max, I don't like pansy elves.
I don't like pansy
Over
elves.
in the corner.
But-
You've got 2 elf army books now.
But I do like elves that have a 3-up wall save.
Yeah.
I haven't done that. Actually. That's not in the. So I've actually written.
We'll talk later.
I've written an army list, which I think I actually wouldn't want to go. I'd want to go with.
Talk about that.
Okay, we'll talk about it later
We'll
on.
sort it out later. Be good.
But it's all quite cool. But as we know, the High Elves don't have any GW range
Not really, no.
apart from the Phoenix.
Phoenixes,
Which
Phoenix Guard.
spoiler,
God.
the list I wrote has 2.
Are they the frosty variant?
Mate.
If he'd have said no, they're the fire ones, I'm going any matter. I think I might have fell off the chair.
No, the Flame Spires with anointed Assyrians on top as well.
No.
Interesting.
So, you know, when the
When
Phoenix
the flame spire dies, the anointed goes with him.
Dies as well.
As we found
Shocking.
when I made the video, I made sure to rewatch that point to watch both of your faces drop when that rule came about. So I bought the army book, but I'm also now looking at, was it Last Sword?
Last Sword.
Last Sword. Pricey, but nice models.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
they are nice, yeah.
I'm looking at stuff, and there's a lot of the stuff that I want in my army, or I've written a live list for. A lot of stuff is on there.
Yeah.
A few bits and pieces that I can't seem to find anything for.
Okay, is that sort of characters? Or?
It's characters.
Yeah.
It's more so characters.
Yeah,
than
we'll
anything
chat
else.
about all of that,
Yeah.
mate. I'll give you a hand.
But that's
Find these
what,
things.
In
that's
your
what it is.
18,000 points of high elf?
Probably, I've probably got some spares you could have.
I think the next thing I want to look to buy is probably the magic cards.
Mm.
Because my stack of magic cards is like that big now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's now a lot smaller because I gave you my Lizman ones.
Nice.
You say a lot smaller, it's 8 cards
cards.
smaller.
Upsettingly, you could have used those because it's high magic.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people out there that do use the Lizman cards for the high elves. I don't like it. It doesn't have the lore attribute on it.
No, but everyone knows
Yeah,
the lore
and
attribute
you'd
because
forget
it's
it.
broken.
You'd forget that lore attribute
Yeah.
if it wasn't on the
But
card.
as this
Oh,
sort of
silly
person,
me.
I want the actual cards itself.
Yeah,
I've got nothing
I
against.
get you.
I've got
did
nothing
get
against you guys that use the cards across the 2 armies, but
But you're wrong. You heard it here first, guys, from the chieftain's lips.
It's like the
You're wrong.
It's like the Warriors of Chaos and Demons of Chaos magic cards. I don't use my Demons of Chaos magic cards for my Warriors of Chaos army.
Oh, I do have both as well. How bad is that?
Yeah.
I can more understand that, weirdly, because
The
the
lore-
lore attributes are...
The-
Like, you probably would forget the warrior's lore attribute.
I don't think you would forget the Warriors one.
The demons one's awkward, and I don't know. Look,
I think you could forget both.
we've segued.
Yeah, we have, yes.
But no, so I bought that. So I don't know. I'm still trying to keep to my promise.
Oh, you're gonna fail.
You are going to fail.
I've
You
got
are
3 months.
You are gonna
Look,
fail,
you've bought the army book. For me, that is starting an
No,
army.
Going back to his, what was it, 3 out of 10 he got on his completion rate,
there was-
clutching desperately at
there
anything
was-
to make himself
There
feel
was
better.
a general consensus. 2 out of 3 of us agreed that buying army book does not mean that you start the army.
This is not...
Yeah.
This
Otherwise,
is
I've
not a
started every
democracy.
army in the game.
This is
is
not a
exactly what it
democracy.
is.
No, it is not.
So
This is an oligarchy, and I'm the oligarch.
well, you're being pushed out of the keep being pushed out of the country.
Get ready.
This is a military coup.
Get ready for a coup, baby.
So no, 2 out of 3 of us agreed that if you buy the army book, you haven't started the army. It's only when I first buy either the models or the STL files or whatever it's
there's
going to
no
be.
way I could agree to that because I own every army book.
Well,
I
it looks
could
like
not
you've
agree
started every army in
to
the game.
that. So
So
Good,
that-
good news is though, when you do, buy models for a new army, you can say to the missus, "I've not started a new army.
it's
I've had this
already got
for
ages.
years." Yeah.
So I'm looking at other bits and pieces. It's sort of like a revitalisation of my hobby at this point. So I had a month off and was like, yeah, I'm just going to lay in bed and play some PlayStation games. No, I just didn't particularly do
Max
much.
had a month off of buying things
Yeah.
because that's his hobby.
I don't think I actually had a month of buying things. I think I still found myself. I spent like maybe £100-200 a month.
Ow! Oh, I wish I had
Oh, it
that.
makes me ill.
I wish I had that disposable.
Yeah, well,
income.
I don't have mortgages. I don't have mortgages. I don't pay rent or anything like that. I don't pay the rent to the same extent like some people do.
Adulting would not recommend.
Yeah.
So
that's
that's
me,
for next
I've-
month.
Buy high elves.
Excellent.
No, probably not.
Foul your pledge.
Make more of a headway into Demons of Khorne. Probably finish off the Bloodletter units because that's pretty much done.
Do you know it's a good way to actually cut through like a load of Demons of Khorne? High elves.
Yeah, they cut through Demons of Khorne real nice.
Yeah.
And then, well, I say start High Elves. Also want to finish off Demons of Zinch as well.
And/or start Dark Elves.
Don't do that.
No. Because I got my
You got ripped off on the army book. You might as well sell the army now.
I did get the army.
Yeah, you did
Also,
get
the price I got for the High Elf book, if anyone was wondering, I got it for 30 quid.
Yeah, that
price.
seller is
Really
a nice
good.
person.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping out the chieftain.
Yes.
So, but no, then.
Thank you for not price gouging people out of this hobby.
Yes.
But then, what was it? I took my big Kairos and ripped him off his circular base. And looked at him and think, oh, how can I paint you? Then put him on top of a box and just haven't touched him since.
Nice.
I'll tell you how you paint him. Multicoloured contrast.
Whoa,
No. Yellow.
No,
Big bird!
No.
Yeah.
The
Yellow.
Keeper of Secrets is going to be yellow.
No.
The only issue with Kairos is that I bought it off your brother, who's already spray painted blue. So,
Okay. That's good.
No, it's not good because I want
okay.
I want them all to be the same sort of contrast colour.
What, pink?
No, it's blue.
No. See, I think I'd have them as different colours because Kairos, at least the wings of Kairos and everything, he's very feathery, which I think would look more real in like the sort of the world, whereas the Flamers and the Screamers would look more ethereal because they just sort of look more demonic. So I wouldn't mind them being.
What's going to come down to is I'm going to get all the Demons Zinch that I own because they're all scattered across my room. So
across the mess that is your room, as we discussed last month.
And then to figure out how I actually where I want to go in terms of painting the army because it's all
Pink and blue.
Well, yeah, obviously.
And yellow.
But it's just getting it all together and making sure that I know what I need to paint and make sure everything's sorted out on the correct basis and go from there and just paint everything up. That's where I'm at right now with this sort of stuff.
Cool.
So High Elves Demons Zinch next month.
Nice. And corn.
And corn.
And corn.
Finish the corn, yeah.
Do you want to go, mate?
Yeah, sure. So I have been painting Empire. A lot of Empire model-wise, not a lot points-wise, but a lot model-wise this month. I've painted 37 Empire Spearmen with shields, so that adds to the points.
Very specific number.
Yep, that's the number I need for the unit I need.
Figured it might be.
And I've also got 5 Outriders painted.
Nice.
These Outriders, and I've touched up 11, I think it is, handgunners.
So you got those, and
they were already painted.
Yeah.
These ones in the right sort of scheme. I just sort of touched them up, adjusted the blue slightly so it matched a bit more, tidied things up on them. I need to finish basing all of them. I've put the texture paint, not the contrast, the texture paint on the Spearmen and the Outriders. I just need to dry brush them, add some tufts and a bit of snow. And I need to paint 5 more Outriders. 13 more handgunners. And 3 Empire characters.
Nice.
In about 5 weeks?
5
4
weeks? Yeah, 6 weeks.
5 years down the line.
4 weeks.
No, 6 weeks, I think.
No, because I need them before the event. Then the week before that, so maybe 5 weeks. If the event's 5 weeks from when this comes out, which is next week, I'll have 5 weeks from now to get them done.
Oh, from when it comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Okay, cool. I just was pulling faces.
So I need a lot of Empire painted by then. But yeah, I've
You'd
done
make
a
it
decent
way.
amount.
Been
Yeah.
5 years and it's finally coming to
I know, I finally started painting
some
them.
blues hitting some plastic.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got some Hero Forge stuff, didn't you?
I did. I got 3 Hero Forge characters. I got my BSB from now. Now, the one thing I would say, if anyone wants to get models from Hero Forge, I would highly recommend. Really good service. BSBs, though, the banners just aren't really big enough. So what I had to do, I had to snip it off at the hand, put a little pin through, and then take a Empire State Troop banner and just sort of stick that on, and it looks fine.
Yeah.
But the banner it came with was just too small, which is a bit of a shame, but not the end of the world. And I think you can, on Hero Forge, you can just get them with a stick, so you don't put the banner on at all. So if you wanted like a paper banner or something, you could just get them with a stick and then put like a paper banner on.
The classic way of doing stuff.
Yeah, so that's an option if you want to do it that way.
The MSCBG sort of way of doing things.
Yeah, just a sort of word of warning. But yeah, I've got 3 characters from them. One of them's got a really intricate shield, which I thought when I was designing the model online was like a sort of normal shield with a bit of detailing on. I was like, oh, that's really nice. I'll put that on. It's actually like a sort of clear shield, if that makes sense. There's nothing inside the details, so it's just like a sort of It looks a bit like a rune, I guess, like a bit of a Space Wolfy type rune. It's all Middenheimy, Ulrich-y themed, so it's all very wolfy. But it's just like the shape of the rune itself is the shield. There's no like backing to it.
That's quite cool.
Which is really cool, and
like
the detail on
buckler
it is
almost.
amazing. Yeah, the detail, but like you can literally see through the bits of the shield.
That's cool.
Yeah, really nice. It works really well for like a magical shield if you give the character a magical shield.
Yep.
Looking forward to actually getting some paint on those. I think they'll be quite good to paint because the person I asked to print them for me has clearly done that before because the detail's really, really good.
Really crisp.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they all fit lovely on 20mm bases.
Maybe they want to print some high elves off as well.
Maybe they will.
Have you bought much?
Hero Forge. Apart from that.
I bought the Outriders. I had some vouchers for that from leaving my old job. So I bought those. All of the Spearmen and the Handgunners I had. Bought the Hero Forge models. I think that was last month.
Yeah, I think that was last month.
Have I bought anything else? I don't think so. Not for Fantasy anyway. This might have been last month as well.
Did you buy a
But I bought
laptop?
No, I didn't buy a laptop.
No.
I
That
bought
was ages ago.
the Horus Heresy box game.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
last
yeah,
month.
yeah.
You
I
said
think it
about
was
that.
last month.
Yeah.
But no, other than that, actually, I don't think I bought anything.
So
It's just quite a shock for me.
next month's plan?
Empire.
Stick with the Empire.
Yeah, just finish Empire. That would be nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very serious discussion about Scott's hobby.
Yeah, it was.
No, Mickey
Wasn't
taking.
as light as
I've
we
got to
had.
get it done. That's I've not got a lot of
Pressure's
time.
on him. He's feeling it.
Yeah.
Now let's just see what James.
I have actually had a reasonably productive month. I have painted some Slanesh, which you guys will have seen. Some Slanesh demons. I bought Big Demons Army last month or a little bit before.
Everyone's got demons.
Yeah.
And I've painted some Slanesh demons, which I've put up on the social media. So you guys will have seen some of that, but not all of it. I've got a bit more done since then. I've done most of a unit of demonettes now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've done...
You done a filler for the Demonettes?
Yeah, big filler, which is a contorted
mirror?
epitome, which I can't wait to show off on some social media posts.
And describe it in the way you have been described in the past 2 weeks or so.
Absolutely, you're going to love it. Everyone's going to have such a great time with it. So that's sort of moving on. I haven't done much more beyond, like I say, about a dozen demonettes and that mirror. It's not a bad rate for me to be getting things done, but started my new job, so kind of didn't get a lot done the last few days, but have been doing some more dwarf bits, which I've talked about before. A couple more Iron Drakes, Grim Burloxen, and at the time this goes out, I'll have a bit more done again. So I'll have a whole unit of Iron Drakes ready then. But more on that later.
And another character you've got.
I'm gonna do Belagar as well. So that'll be cool. So yeah, been reasonably productive, I would suggest
not
for
bad.
me. Not too bad. Haven't bought much hobby. I don't know if I've bought any hobby actually.
This month at least, maybe not.
No, because I bought all the demons last month.
Yeah.
So beyond that, it's been like paint and stuff.
Yeah.
I've had all the dwarves forever. They were my sort of hobby plan for this year, which I've not done too sad on. I don't think I've bought. Oh, that's a lie. I bought not fantasy. I bought the Maid Order Gandalf. Rivendell
did you?
Gandalf, where he's got the staff.
No, I know
and he's
you
pointing.
bought. You bought 10 pieces of Nurgle.
I did!
Did you buy 10
I
of the Maid Orders?
did! Yes! Thanks, Max! Yeah, Genzo Shop did the made to order for Demons. What was it, last
They were
weekend for
£15,
us?
weren't they?
2 weeks ago for you, they were $15.50. I got 10 because
That's not a bad price.
Because that's the most you could order.
155.
Was it?
Yeah, but no, I didn't think that was a bad price
No,
at
I
all.
didn't
I'll be
think
honest,
that
I
was.
was thinking they'd probably be 25 or 30.
I think that's really cool. The ones you've got are cool. We use them on the channel. I think they're really great. But if you want to go to actual Warhammer World events in the future with the old world and things like that,
Yeah.
you're going to need proper ones.
And it means because I've got 8 built and painted at the moment of the, I always forget where they're from, Titanforge.
Yes.
Beasts of Nurgle, or they're Descendants of Decay. I use them as Beasts of Nurgle. You'd have seen them on the channel, which I like. I like the models. Absolute nightmare to rank up, but I like the models.
Side point.
Yeah, but I wanted really so I could have sort of 2 units of 5
Yep.
and like maybe another smaller unit, or 3 units of 3 is another common sort of thing that I wanted.
Shade, yep.
And I wanted to be able to use the same models in all of the units. I didn't want to have to like mix and match.
Yep.
So now I've got 10 of the old
Yep.
Beasts of Nurgle. I can go 3 units of 3. I can go 2 units of 5. I can go 2 units of 4 of my beast that I've currently got.
And you can never have enough beasts in over.
No, not really.
Guess we can do now. Though.
I think 18's probably enough though. To be fair, I could do.
You could do the horde.
Do the horde of Beasts of Nurgle. How terrifying would that be?
That'd be unpleasant.
That'd be possible, fantastic.
Yeah.
It would. Yeah, it would.
Beautiful.
That is a lot of points.
Wood elves intensify.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. I completely forgot.
I remember because you said made toward Gandalf.
Yes,
Scott was mocked for buying.
Yeah, I was mocked.
I know why you were mocked.
I was mocked.
I didn't know you'd done that. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm all
That's
over
because you
that.
don't pay attention to that group.
No.
It's 100 messages a day. I just
Yeah,
can't
it's
do it.
quite a lot sometimes.
I love the fact we've got a great big hobby group and everyone contributes. It's really amazing. But my brain can't compute that.
I mean,
you get to my time of life, you can't deal with that amount of messages.
Your time of life, my brother, who is 3 years younger than me, has muted the chat.
I know, it's amazing.
You have to physically at him to
get him to respond. It's great.
And even then, it's hit and miss.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to you. You bought the made toward Gandalf.
Yeah, and I was going to buy Total War, but didn't.
Did you not?
No, because I've got we had one of our other hobby groups. Someone posted it's 10% off. And I was like, I'll do that tomorrow, but it was only 10% off that day, so I logged on the next day to do it, and I was like, it's not. Then I'm like, I will get it, but it's like, when am I going to get time to play it?
Steam normally have a winter sale.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that realistically, the next 5 or 6 weeks, or maybe 7 weeks, are going to be so intense for me that I'm not going to get time. No. So I'm just going to hold off.
Maybe wait till their winter sale.
Yeah,
maybe over Christmas.
I'll definitely be getting it.
Play it a bit
you guys will all know when I've got it.
Because I actually, speaking of, it's not really hobby, but I've been playing Total War, Warhammer 3, a little bit in the last few days and weeks. Just a smidge.
Every time I log on my laptop, my little notification. Scott McHugh is playing Total War 3.
Come on, I don't play it that much.
Every time I log onto my laptop.
Quite a lot. But no, if you've not got it and you're thinking about getting it, I would 100% recommend it. Yes, it's beta for Immortal Empires at the moment. There are things that aren't amazing.
Who cares?
No one cares.
No one cares.
It allows you to build an army that you've always had in a game version of it. Build an army and just, that's really cool looking. That's why I got Grimgor.
Yeah.
Do you know what I want to do now, though? I want Valkyr leading a horde of Khornate Chosen. That's what I want now, because I've been playing Valkyr's campaign, and oh my god, she's disgusting.
I feel like next month we might be talking about Chaos Chosen as well. So let's just wait and see.
Yeah,
you heard it here first, guys.
Maybe the revitalisation of Warriors is coming my way these days.
Yeah, oh yeah, because that's been a little while, hasn't it?
Yes.
But yeah, would highly recommend, if you were thinking about it, get it.
I'm looking forward to playing Scarbrand. I'm looking forward to playing that Scarbrand.
If only you could have Nurgle units with Scarbrand, then it'd literally be the army that I want to use on the channel.
Yeah, you play Bellicle.
Yeah, but you don't get Scarbrand.
You don't get Scarbrand, no.
Yeah.
You have to beat him, and you can't confederate him, can you?
No.
Upsetting.
So
anyway,
I'll do myself. Plan for next month. I've got to make the elect count.
Yep.
That we need
You do.
for upcoming things. So I'll build and paint that in the next couple of weeks. I've got to make sure, obviously, for the next coming week that I've got those last
You
couple
finish
of
the
dwarves
dwarves,
finished.
yeah.
And I'm just going to keep trying to smash through these Sinesh Demons because I feel like I'm getting some really good movement on them. It doesn't necessarily look like that when you look in the box at the moment, but I've actually only had 2 weeks painting on them, so I'm pretty pleased with where we are.
Yeah.
So not bad, and so hopefully they'll be coming to the channel really soon as well. So I think we're all trying really hard to keep bringing new cool stuff for you guys at home to see and to kind of get involved with. So
the man who's taking a month off just looks to the other side.
Yeah, but you're back now, bigger, brighter than ever before. So
and redder than ever before.
Redder than ever before.
Don't worry, the orange is coming back, boys.
So let's.
You thought it was myth and legend.
Let's do a bit of social media stuff. Lots of you get in touch every month. We try our best to do things with that. Really, you're probably talking to the Duke. Almost always. You're talking
like 99% of the time, it's me.
So
James has no time when I don't like talking to people.
I do try.
I used to put my name at the bottom of messages and things that we got. Now I just give up because it's always me.
It's probably always you, yeah. So, lots of cool things though happening. I'll do a quick shout out to our Saturday Showcase. As ever, if you've got cool figures you want to send us to put on Saturday Showcase, we haven't had too much of that lately.
No.
Send us your cool figures. We want to put them on the page. We want to do it. It's great. We love cool figures. Please send
Frosties. Other cereals are available.
They're great.
They are great. See High Elf Deep Dive for more information. But yeah, definitely send us over pictures of your models, of what you're working on, of your cool stuff. We will stick it on our page. We want to. We love showing off cool hobby. It's sharing hobby is what it's all about, really. So, cool things happening there. Any exciting things that you've dealt with?
Yeah,
because I haven't seen it.
We've had quite a lot of comments actually on mine and John's Take the Crown game
Yes.
on YouTube.
People enjoying how the game actually turned out. and
Yeah,
everything.
It's quite
absolutely.
wild, wasn't it?
It was wild, and actually a fair few people saying that they thought I played really well. So thank you for that.
Yeah,
It
I
means
mean,
a
I
lot,
didn't want to
because
search your face,
Don't
but I thought you
boost-
did
don't-
actually.
It was really hard.
Yeah, I thought you played well.
Don't boast the ego.
Bretonnians versus Dark Elves. That's a pretty hard game for the Bretonnians. But especially with the restrictions your brother decided to enforce upon me.
I thought they were quite cool actually.
They
'cause
were very interesting restrictions, but
They were quite different. I like that, and I thought there was
yeah.
some nice old-fashioned stuff in there, like not having certain numbers of characters in units. That's a proper like throwback to like 2010, 2012, that sort of time where there was a period where that was really big in tournaments where
Yeah.
they'd be like, you cannot have more than X number of characters
Yeah.
in a unit.
it really hurts Bretonnians when you can't have more than one character in a unit.
Really
though.
stings them. Yeah, it
Yeah,
really does.
really,
More
really badly.
more than one paladin in a unit, yeah?
No, because you put the
Because you
wizard
put
in
the
the
wizard
unit.
in the unit.
What, you can have the wizard running around on her own? No!
Maybe.
No!
But no, I mean,
You're mad, no?
I did in the end, but you'll have to watch the game for that.
She did out going back
Yeah,
there, right?
she did, but you'll have to watch the game to see what happened.
I thought you played very well.
Thank you.
So-
But no, it was really good actually. And as ever, people picking up and sort of asking questions about things that we did in the game. And you know, I've done my best to get back to you all.
Yeah,
and-
we're pretty good at answering on
Yeah.
YouTube actually.
Yeah, we are.
yeah, I am.
I think I answered one in the last 3 months.
Did you?
I think it was a direct question about something I'd painted in
I
a
know,
certain way, and I was like,
yeah,
I need to field
yeah.
this. I'm sorry.
I know I was saying last year.
Brilliant.
I tell you what, I did see actually. There was quite a lot of comments on our game last month as well in the War Council. For you guys that have got the sub, we had vampires and ogres
We did.
kicking,
I forgot what the game
throwing
was.
down, and that was that's probably the wildest game I've had. At least this year, maybe longer. It was a crazy game.
Yeah, it was.
And
It was.
that was the vast. I've encapsulated the comments there. The comment thread was just what is happening on the screen.
What is going on?
So yeah, very cool. If you've not seen that yet, do watch it.
Yeah, but thank you as well to everyone who comments on our videos, on our posts, everything. You know, we really appreciate the feedback, the comments, the you know, just wildness of what is going on.
We're a big fan of you liking, subscribing, and sharing.
And sharing.
Take your friends. Why not?
Yeah.
Treat yourself. Treat them. You don't want them to miss out on this.
Not share as in do you believe, not that share.
Not that
No,
share.
No.
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 It's gonna do the accent. Didn't do the accent. Remember.
Thought about it though, didn't you?
Tag your friends.
Moving on.
The king in the north is rolling over somewhere. Hey, I'm the king in the north. I've still got the crown. Give me the crown. So we will move on to Warhammer news. There's actually a reasonable little piece of sad news this month. Don't like to do sad news, but kind of got to do some sad news. So,
I feel like hello darkness, my old friend should just play in the
or
background.
Lionel Richie. Hello.
Me you're looking for.
So we'll start with our champions of
We've
destiny.
all had a bit of a sing-song in today's
I'm really
episode.
pleased. This has been great stuff. So we'll start with our Champions of Destiny shout out. As ever, the group is called.
There you go.
Champions of Destiny, Warhammer 8th Edition Fantasy Players UK.
Yeah, it's just a test. I knew that. So,
Something like that.
but you
I'll
can
to be honest,
Search
I think
Champions of Destiny, you'll
On
find
Facebook,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
on Facebook, yes, you will find it.
it's a great place to go. Mark Pete and all of the admins that run that group.
Thanks, man. It's really
are
kind of you
awesome.
to say that about me.
I think you find us the channels page.
I think you'll find I'm also an admin personally.
Okay, I was, but I don't think I am anymore.
No, I kicked you off. No, I'm joking. I didn't, but you did get kicked
But
off.
yeah, I
think I'm the
don't
silent
really
partner,
do
you know.
any administrative.
No.
I don't really use social media. That is
All
really
right,
the
Grandad.
issue. All right, whatever. I mean, as you run all of our social media, I really do nothing.
Yeah.
So, but that is an amazing group for sharing hobby and just for seeing really cool stuff, which is what it's about. But if you've got like rules stuff, if you want to try things out, if you want to ask people about, have you tried this comp thing, or have you tried this army combination?
If you're like Max and you want to start an army.
Yeah, you get lots of really inspiring stuff on those groups
Yeah.
on that group as well in particular. But there's
Yeah.
a couple of other really good Facebook groups for that too, which just where you just look at cool hobby.
Sorry, I've just remembered something that we should have covered in the social media section. I can cover it in news. It'd be fine. It makes sense. We actually had one of our social media interactions was someone in Sweden.
No.
Who, that was I knew there was something I wanted to bring up. And I couldn't remember
this. Yeah.
And yet again, I replied to it, obviously. But this was actually thanks, Max.
He got there first.
Yeah.
Any number of us would have replied. He got there first.
Well, no, only me and Max were tagged actually.
Yeah.
I'm nothing.
You're
Hashtag
nothing.
change James. He's clearly taking full effect now.
Usually with these sort of things, I don't get tagged.
No.
Yeah.
But anyway, what we're
The
talking
chieftain
about.
wins.
This was
Somewhere Chris Howe is putting the hashtag button on right now.
what this was, I think this was in the Warhammer Fantasy Battles group on Facebook, and this was a chap in Sweden who's running a tournament and was asking just sort of generally about the Triple Crown GT comp system. So for anyone who has played Fantasy tournaments for a while, you'll know there is another that certainly was very common comp system called Swedish comp.
Yeah.
Which, I'll be honest, I had a look at it for about 20 minutes a few years ago and couldn't really make a lot of sense of it, but it essentially gives you a sort of negative score for each thing you put in your army.
Yeah.
And then tournaments would restrict you between a certain value.
Yeah, you've got to fall in the value.
Yeah, that's sort of how they would balance armies. But it's really sort of in depth. Size of units matter.
Yeah.
Gives you different points. So like 10 spearmen might be minus 20, 30 spearmen might be minus 40. Things like that. But basically, this guy was just asking what people thought about the Triple Crown comp system, how it worked, how any tournament organisers found it when they used it, and there were quite a lot of replies actually from people who had come to our events that were saying, actually it works really well, it balances like this. We haven't found that there's any sort of glaring issues with it, thank you, obviously.
Thanks,
And one guy actually tagged myself and Max. Forget you. Hashtag change James.
Hashtag change James.
I really wish you'd put that at the end of the comment.
Hashtag
really
the
nice.
chieftain wins.
Yeah. And actually said that he found it really good and really helpful to sort of balance armies even in a sort of friendly game as well. I think some people were saying, you can say to your mate, we'll have like a plus list game.
So many people do that. The Alan over at Toy Soldier Tales, thank you. It just slipped my head then. I know that we were talking before and Alan was saying to me that he does that all the time.
Yeah.
He gets guys down to play games on his channel, or if he's just like playing
sort of
games with his friends, he'll be like, what sort of comp do you want to play? He's like, it's like a common language, he calls it.
Just
Which I think it's a really nice way of putting it, but it's kind of just a universal thing of going, well, look, I'll give you this. It's a really easy to understand pack. Go away and come up with
10 minutes.
Give me your score, and I'll fit to you.
Yeah,
lovely,
Whenever someone in our group chat says I've written a list, one of the first questions is
what's the comp?
What's the comp on it?
It really is.
I now can't write a list without going, the comp on it is.
It's strange.
I can't just write a really filthy list. I've got to be like sort of quite not a hard comp. But
Yeah,
sort of
I don't like a -9.
Kind of like very clear. I can't write those sort of lists anymore. I have to do something. I have to try and balance it out.
You just like drop the scroll and
I'll have to let that go when I can't be on that score. It's a friendly mate, but I can't be on that score. Clearly.
No, I hate the Triple Crown comp.
But no, it was really good actually to hear. Obviously, lots of people enjoying the comp, and good to know that actually, people outside the UK, outside the people who've come to our events, are looking at the comp and potentially using it. And if you are in Sweden or around the Scandinavian countries and you fancy heading to Sweden for a tournament, check them out. I don't know if they have a page or anything yet or anything like that, but go check out the Warhammer Fantasy Battles group on Facebook. And hopefully you will see. I think the guy's name is Jimmy.
They'll advertise the event.
They will, I'm sure they will advertise the event. It was for next year, so you've got a little bit of time.
It makes you think if they translated it.
They may well do. Although, to be fair, I think
a lot of Swedes do speak English.
Yeah, I think to be fair, most Europeans, I think it's fair to say, speak enough English that they could understand a compact.
Yeah, probably.
And it's mainly the Brits that are sort of too arrogant to learn another language.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, if you are watching, I think your name was Jimmy. I'm really sorry if I've got that wrong.
Should have that down.
Yeah, but if you are watching, like I said, if you want to get in touch with us, if you've got any questions, if anyone else running any tournaments wants to get in touch with us, if you've got any questions about the comp and you want to use it, we are obviously more than happy for you to use it. And if you want to get in touch, let us know. Email us. And he said phone us. Don't phone us. Facebook message us. Instagram.
You
whatever.
won't get an answer.
No,
sorry.
there's no phone number.
There's no phone number.
But yeah, get in touch. And yeah, we will obviously
Getting on
help you
directory
out.
inquiries, getting a Triple Crown. What?
Just give them the house number and have your mother talk to them.
You don't want that. So, yeah, no, really cool. And that's not the. I mean, we had some guys in America last year or earlier this year that were messages, and we're trying it out there. So it's really cool to see people taking it on and just enjoying it. So
Yeah, absolutely.
thank you for all of the great support. Is what I'd like to say, I guess, because it's been around a long time, the comp, and it does change, but it's really lovely that people take it to heart, and you just get guys that have played in an event come onto a thread and be like, yeah, it's really cool, I really like it. You know, that's really lovely and really humbling. So yeah, it's a good shout to remember that. Thanks, mate.
Shame I remembered it in the wrong section, but it's
it doesn't
fine.
really
It sort
matter,
of fits in
does it?
news.
It's in news. It's news to us. So we'll mention our free sign up as well. If you haven't done it, head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and sign up as a knight errant. It's free.
It is free.
Why are you not doing it?
If it's
Punch
free,
it
it's
in.
for me.
And actually, there has been a
Not a good motto to live by.
huge influx actually the last couple of months. I know it's quite a lot of people dropping on that sign up as well. So do it, and then if you feel like you want to treat yourself, we all know things are tight, but £3.50 a month, one less cup of coffee, get yourself onto that night at the Realm mustering
Where are you
ground.
getting a cup of coffee from for £3.50?
Outside.
Starbucks is like a fiver.
Yeah, but
McDonald's?
Starbucks is not coffee.
Yeah,
McDonald's 99p. Black coffee 99p.
There you go. So all right, look. Either way, it's one less something that costs you
One less cup of
£3.50.
£3.50 coffee.
It's correct.
I'll help you out.
Tesco
thank
meal
you.
deal.
It's a test.
If you don't have a club card. If you've got a club card, it's still £3.
Oh, okay.
Get a club card.
Okay, excellent.
Other supermarkets are available.
What are we doing? Where is this degenerated into?
Blame Matt, not me.
So yeah, if you want to treat yourself to £3.50 a month to see what all the fuss is about, get yourself on the Night of the Realm mustering ground and check out the 100 plus, nearly 200 videos available.
Yeah.
It's 220.
There you go, 200 plus videos now available in that section. But yeah, get the free sign up, get some extra content as well. It costs you nothing. Go and do it. It's great. So
That went very Essex at the
it
end.
did.
There.
It
Go
does.
do it. It's great.
Has to. So
Very Danny Dyer.
as ever, we'll give him a bit of a shout out at the moment. Our last event this year is a Sundering of Athel Loren. We're going to talk about that in a little more detail shortly. It is sold out, but we do still have a reserve list, and I'd say that we've had a couple of reserves come in already, haven't we? So life changes around on people, we get that. So there really is a point to getting yourself on the reserve list.
Absolutely,
so if you look at that event and think, I do fancy a cool campaign weekend, something really different, get in touch with us, the Triple Crown guys at gmail.com, send us over and say, hi, please add my name to reserve list. I'd love to.
You'll have a great time.
You will.
You
We'll
will.
talk about that some more later. So sticking with events, I did say there's going to be a little bit of sad news. I'm sorry to bring you sad news, but I've got to do it. Winter is coming. The team event that was going to be held in Yorkshire on 29th and 30th of October
Please stop.
has been cancelled. So just I think with the venue and stuff there, they needed to get X number of tickets sold by the 1st of September. And just to be confident they could book that whole venue out, which I totally understand. It's a big deal when you're running an event, making sure you've got enough to kind of hold the venue space.
And obviously with a team event as well, you need enough teams so that it works with the number of rounds and things like that.
And that's just not worked out. Now at the moment, Tim, who runs that event, has sort of said he's not sure if he's going to do any more sort of planning at the moment because this hasn't worked out. But we're really hopeful that Tim, you change your mind. Good friend of the show, the channel, whatever you want to call it, the show. Good friend of the show, but top guy Tim, and crowned me King in the North earlier this year.
Begrudgingly, he did.
Super begrudgingly, he was the best.
He hated it.
And we really hope that the North Remembers comes back next year because we had a fantastic
really good
time at that event.
Yeah.
We'd love to go again. Speaking of events coming very soon, Cardiff Crusade have still got some tickets available for their doubles at the time of filming. That is the 24th and 25th of September. It is a 2-day event, 1,500 points per person, and I think it's random doubles pairings. If you haven't got a doubles partner, you can buy a ticket and they'll sort you out a partner on the day. £35 for a ticket for that one, and that is obviously in Cardiff, Wales. So at Firestone Games, isn't it?
It's not Cardiff, Yorkshire.
No. But let's be honest, that Firestone Games venue is
It is nice.
cracking.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal venue.
Yeah. If anyone at Firestorm, head office is watching, open a Firestorm in Essex.
Yeah,
Please.
Yeah, definitely. We could talk. We'll talk.
Please.
So sticking with Cardiff Crusade, they've got another event which we've mentioned before, which is their Christmas Crusade. This one is the 19th and 20th of November.
I love the alliteration, Cardiff Christmas Crusade. It
works.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's just nice.
So this one is 2 day again, 2,500 point event. Tickets are £40 each, and they're still using the Triple Crown comp basically to comp it. So if you like our comp system and want to go to another event close to Christmas, end of the year, well, there you go.
There you go.
And sticking with events, because there's a lot happening. The Plunder of Lustria is around the same time, 26th and 27th of November. Now this you can find out about by going to Box of Frogs events on Facebook. Find that really tricky to say. Don't know why. Box of Frogs events.
Neither do I.
Yeah, shouldn't, but I did.
No.
Now that's a narrative weekend. It's got some Triumph and Treachery in there, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, I think it does.
It's got a nice mixture of different kind of
Dogs of
gaming
War.
styles. Dogs of War, yeah. So
sort of mercenaries. Yeah.
the prizes and the support they've got for that, by the way, look pretty amazing. I've seen some really cool stuff. So yeah, check that out if you want another narrative option, sort of month and a half after Sundering.
Yeah, some of the terrain that they've been doing, they've been putting up on Facebook.
Yes.
Actually, John has been putting up. Looks really good. Obviously, all Lustrian themed. He's got some sort of sacred pools. He's got some pyramids.
He's made some really big ziggurats.
Yeah.
Like doubled the height of the ziggurat,
Yeah.
which I'm interested to see.
I think it was really clever what he's done. He's sort of obviously he's taken, I think, 3 of the ziggurat kits. One he's built normally as like the top of the ziggurat. Then the other 2 he's sort of taken the normal side, flipped one upside down, and then just put it next to it.
Yeah.
And it just fits in perfectly.
That's really clever.
Yeah. Looks really good.
It's made a nice little step pyramid.
Yeah.
For all you budding Egyptologists, the first pyramid was a step pyramid.
Thanks, mate.
Have a lovely
Cheers.
time.
Thanks,
Thanks
for that piece of useless information.
That was you watching the Egypt program 2 weeks
6
ago.
hours straight, and I had a fantastic time. And
Were you also painting Demonettes/Dwarves?
I was painting Demonettes, but I was very close to going and getting the Tomb Kings out of the cupboard and painting some Tomb Kings at one point. I was like, this is seriously cool. Yeah, so very cool stuff there. So, should we move on?
Yeah.
So, couple of sort of parts to our big discussion this month. We've got the Sundering of Athel Loren and more, as I'm calling it.
And more.
So, really, it's just us touching in on the fact that the event's coming up. I suppose probably the best way to start.
In about a month.
Yeah.
Just over a month when this goes out.
We'll be starting our coverage, if you like, our sort of playthrough of the event.
Yep.
In October, so not long to wait now. If your appetite has been very wet to get into another campaign run.
Is the first game the weekend of the event, or is it the weekend after?
I think it's of the event, but I can't remember. So it's either going to fall on the event weekend or the one after. I think it is. I think it does land on the event weekend. Yeah.
Which is, amazingly timed by us. We obviously planned this out to perfection.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Master strategist.
Yes.
We're Creed.
So yes.
Outflanking Titans, that's what we do.
Sorry, I thought you meant Apollo Creed. I was like,
no, not Apollo Creed.
What? So, yeah, we're really excited about that. As we said before, we're gonna do that with the Empire this time.
We are. Hence, I'm painting a lot of Empire.
So that's very cool.
Yes.
And you're painting an Electicount.
I am. For those of you,
I'm painting nothing.
Yes. For those of you coming to the event, you that didn't crown your ticket, there is still time. If you get an email over to us at the Triple Crown on the Triple Crown Guys at gmail.com before the end of September, we will be able to upgrade you to a crowned ticket, which gets you dinner on Saturday night. It gets you access to a private bar until a specified time in the event pack, and
which you clearly can't remember.
Yeah, it's 1, isn't it?
No.
11.
I think it's 11:30.
11 or 11:30. Yeah, but and it also gets you access to our exciting Saturday night entertainment, Aetherable.
Hey, I was going to give you a drum roll, but
I
cut
sort
it
of
a bit
got
quick.
a bit quick, just a short one, just a little one, just a teaser, if you will.
Give me the drum roll saying I'm going to bars, just like
maximum
bars to himself.
So this is going to be a quiz type event that we think you guys will really like. Look,
yes.
Completely original.
The big Warhammer quiz at this year's grand tournament was arguably arguably more successful. It was definitely as successful as the entire tournament itself.
Yes.
It was so well attended, and people seem to have such a really good time. And this is definitely going to be in that spirit, but it's a kind of different structure to the way you get asked and answer your questions.
Yes.
So we're really excited about it. It's going to be a good laugh, and ultimately you get to spend the evening, you know, in a private bar, playing games, having a really nice dinner, and
very nice,
generally just having a good laugh with lots of people that play Warhammer and are having a great weekend. So
yeah, absolutely. And you know, I can't remember if he's coming, to be fair, but if he is, you might get to hear Mark Finlay's Essex accent.
Oh, what a gem that is.
I hope not, because it's really bad.
You just throw him straight under the bus.
He knows.
I don't think he does.
I love you, Mark.
We love you, Mark. Mark has some beautiful high elves actually on a Saturday showcase that we did a few months ago. So if you check back through our Saturday showcases, you can see his beautiful high elves, which don't come with an Essex accent.
Maybe we get some of the other guys to do Essex accents, see which one is the best.
Yeah, maybe that could be a round of eighthable. Pick your best Essex accent from your team.
Mr. Howie, I'm looking at you.
Yes, yeah, that'd be good. So can't wait for the event. Really, it's come round so
looking forward to
fast.
it. Yeah, it has. Yeah. Needing these empires come round very fast.
Yeah, but then you got a 6-month break until the GT.
Yeah, but then it's not really, because we spend the winter kind of redesigning, redefining.
Yeah, updating the pack.
I mean, the guys and gals watching at home.
Yeah, well, they just have to watch our awesome videos at that time and get excited. See our playthrough. Our playthrough will run right through till spring. So,
almost the GT.
Almost the GT. Yeah, it will be about that time, won't it?
Yeah,
so
won't be far off
there you go. You get to watch the playthrough right through until the next Grand Tournament season.
Yeah.
So.
And if you are chomping at the bit to get started on the Sundering of Athel Loren, you can play through it now if you want.
Yeah.
The campaign pack is obviously up on triplecrownwargaming.com/downloads. And you can play through all the games yourself.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. I'm really excited with this one.
But of course you don't get story time, which is
Don't
why
get the quality of story time.
why you want to come to the event, and if you can't come to the event, it's why you want to watch the videos on YouTube.
The excellent voice acting that story time is. And
the,
this time the chieftain's doing it all.
as well as trying to remember how to make scrolling text.
Yeah.
Let's just hope the Bretonian Duke doesn't have to speak.
Let's hope that.
Moving on.
Now, the second part of our big discussion is the and more, if you will.
Yeah.
Is last month we talked to you guys about how there's some changes coming to the channel, and that is really a sort of a steady flow of changes is probably a nice way to put it. So, as we said, next month you will see a change to one of our snippets as we take Bind for Beginners out of the rota, because we've done all of the armies, and we bring in the quintessential, which we have our first top 5 having already been voted on by all of you.
We do.
We won't spoil it just yet, but you'll see very soon who is going to be bringing you their top 5 first. At the same time, we said Take the Crown will come to an end as well, and we'll start our run through of the new campaign.
Not permanent, that's more of a temporary finish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Season 1's done. Season 2 will be coming in 2023. I know you cannot wait. So
we've already got some people lined up. Actually,
we actually have, which is really cool.
Yeah.
However, from Christmas, you're going to see some more changes to the channel, and this is a bit of a shake-up, I suppose. A scheduling shake-up, if you will. All channels go through this. Over the Christmas break, if you like, we're going to have a Christmas break this year. Is probably the best way to start.
Yes, we are.
So we're going to have 2 weeks, which happen to coincide with Christmas Day on the Sunday, is it? And then New Year's Day on the Sunday as well. So basically those 2 weekends we won't be releasing feature videos this year. And this is just because you'll all be eating turkey, being merry, having a great time.
Drinking a lot of adult juice.
Yeah, or soft drinks.
Alcohol.
Yeah,
Just clear that up.
Soft drinks, lots of other cool things happening. We don't encourage the drinking of anything that is not legal and correct for your age. And we know that period is not really one that a lot of you guys watch tons of videos in.
Yeah.
If we're honest, we can see that. We get the data. It's great. So what we are going to do in that period is we're going to add 2 more of our new quintessential series to the roster. So if you like,
them out a bit.
The week before Christmas, you'll get your last feature video of 2022.
On the 18th?
Something like that.
Yeah, with the 18th, I think.
Which is our Sunday kind of release, our sort of full big video. And then you'll get your kind of snippets up to then as well. And then over that 2-week festive period, as I'm going to call it.
So that Thursday before Christmas, which will be about the 22nd, I think.
Something like that.
That will be a quintessential.
An extra one.
Yep. Nothing on that Christmas Day, the Sunday. Then the Thursday after that, in between Christmas and New Year, will be the second quintessential.
Just a cheeky one.
Nothing on New Year's Day. And then from the sort of week after that, so the Thursday after that will be back to the normal snippet. The Sunday after that will be back to the normal feature video.
Feature video schedule. So we've just taken a small feature video break.
A hiatus.
But because the quintessential is a new snippet, this is going to mean you get kind of a big chuck in that section. So if you've got your subscription, you're going to actually have a little bit of bulky content in that section, which is nice. It helps to catch up with the existing snippets a little bit.
It's going to look like a pretty empty page for a little while compared to the other snippets.
Yes. So then from January, from when we come back after that little break, you're going to see a much sort of bigger change to the channel.
Yeah.
So this exciting and lovely feature that you're watching right now, this month in Warhammer, will not be a feature anymore. It won't be a video.
It will cease to exist.
Yeah, we're retired. That's nice. We're retiring this.
We're taking it out of the back and shooting it in the back of it.
Whoa! We're retiring this venerable footage. This month in Warhammer will still remain, all of the sort of existing episodes will still remain on YouTube and on the website if you're watching it through there, which is brilliant, but we won't be filming new ones, and that's just because we want to make space in our feature video schedule to bring you some new exciting content that we've
new features.
Yeah, which we're really up for. So we're going to have a new free video in place of this one, which is called Trial by Combat. Working title. And this will see us pit 2 units from different armies, basically selected by us. So it might be the Duke's favourite heavy cavalry unit versus the Chieftain's favourite heavy cavalry unit. We'll pit them through a series of tests, and then ultimately...
As yet to be determined tests.
Yes, and then probably at the end they'll have a good scrap with each other as well, just to see who's the best.
Who's coming out on top.
That's
Who's
it.
the big daddy.
Because that is, of course, the Trial by Combat. So this feature is going to be free, and just generally you're going to get to kind of work out which units you think will do well, and just see which units we enjoy using and playing through these series of cool tests. Then... we're going to have another new feature, another thing's changing as well for the for you guys with a Night of the Realm subscription. I was really well prepped for this. So for you guys with a Night of the Realm subscription, currently you have every Tuesday you are receiving a Tower from the Wizard's Tower. Now this section is going to remain on our website and where it is now, but there won't be any new Towers from the Wizard's Tower coming because we're going to have another. He's done me with his snigger. We're going to have another feature video, really. So, basically,
almost.
it will come out, in the same... we're not totally certain exactly what point in the month, but we think probably the same day as Trial by Combat.
Maybe.
Each month. Yeah, maybe. We'll work it out. This is all still kind of in the...
Yeah, we've got 2 months to work out the details.
In the planning phases at the moment, but the new segment is called Loose Warhammer. Working title.
Fantastic.
I'm so disappointed it wasn't mine, and I've got to venerate the chieftain for Loose Warhammer.
Loose Warhammer.
So this is gonna replace Tales from the Wizard's Tower, but rather than being those kind of short podcast type videos that you get every Tuesday, what you'll get instead is a featured type video, which is basically going to be us just doing cool hobby, hobby, talking about stuff that's going on. We're going to try and get some guests on, I think, for Loose Warhammer as well, because everyone likes a guest, and just do hobby, basically. Do some hobby with these guys, talk about what's happening, sort of event-wise, what we're doing on the channel at the moment. It's going to be a lot more loose form. So if you like this month in Warhammer, in a lot of ways...
Max is gone.
In a lot of ways, Loose Warhammer should fill the void. It should scratch that itch for you. But it's not going to be in any way as structured or as kind of...
We're going to be sitting down, we're going to be chatting while we're doing some hobby.
I want the guests.
Yeah, we'll be chatting to some
guests. I'm so excited about the guests.
We'll talk about everything from... if you know there's something that maybe someone sends us that actually we wanted to hear a bit more about this this character, about what you think of this character, or you know this big battle that happened, we can still talk about those on Loose Warhammer, as we would have on a tale.
Cannot wait.
It will just be as general. It'll be more like a podcast, basically.
Yeah,
more like a sort of chatty podcast as we're doing hobby and chatting about what we're doing.
Yeah,
and maybe why we're doing it, if we're getting ready for an event, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I think the fact that you guys will be able to come into us with questions and stuff, and we can sort of have a lot more of a kind of real time, you know, response to that, and we can really explore things, is going to make this a really cool feature.
We can still, you know, work through lists that you guys send in to us, or character builds you send in to us. You know, we can still do all the things that we would have done on here.
Absolutely.
It's just in a slightly different format and a less structured format.
We'll discuss like lists and stuff like that. We might
what we're doing, what lists we're looking at, what high elf models Max is buying, what dark elf models Max is buying and not painting.
I won't be doing both yet. It'll be one of the other.
We all knew that was coming.
So this is basically from January. So what I'm going to do, because I think it's going to probably be the easiest way, is I'm just going to kind of explain from January what you'll get. You know what it will look like.
Yeah.
So each month you'll get Trial by Combat, which is going to be both available for free or to Night of the Realm subscribers, which is great. Which is going to see us pitting those chosen units against these tests.
Could be chosen
battles.
as well.
Could be chosen. You will also, so that's your first feature video each month.
Yep.
Then you'll still, for all you Night of the Realm subscribers, that'll be followed straight up with the War Council Battle Report still. That's going nowhere. It's a staple of what we know you love about the channel. Week after that, we'll be bringing you our free Battle Report, which is either, in January it will still be Sundering of Athel Loren.
Yep.
Take the crown,
but it might be Take the Crown,
or a beat
down. There's loads of cool stuff there. Yeah, and then we'll still be finishing kind of the 4-week cycle, if you like.
Yep.
With a last feature video being a deep dive, because
for those Night of the Realm subscribers again.
Yeah, because we know how much you love those. Now the snippets, they won't change either, because we'll have the Thursday snippets that we've had for this year, with the swapping out that you'll have already seen by then of Buying for Beginners for
the
the Quintessentials. So you'll have your Quintessentials, you'll have your 20 0 Tactics, you'll still have your Magic and Mundane, and you'll also still have your competitive character series.
Yep.
So all of that stays. So it's just a kind of a change. And for any of you guys that really love this type of video and think, you know what, I need more Loose Warhammer in my life. Just some guys chilling out, having a laugh, getting some guests on, painting some hobby. Well, that's going to come too, and that'll be for you Night of the Realm subscribers. So that will jump onto the system in addition every month, and it will come out alongside one of the other feature videos. So effectively, this restructure means that if you're a subscriber, you now get 5 feature videos every 4 weeks instead of 4.
Yeah.
So you get more.
Yeah.
Which is why I wanted to make the change. So you get more. And for you guys that are on the non-subscription route at the moment, that are watching from YouTube or that are on the Knight Errant page, you'll get
you'll still get your 2 free feature videos every month.
You get the same, but now there's less of us chatting and more of us smashing,
rolling dice.
It's excellent.
Using models,
So you're going to be very excited about all of that, and we'll be bringing some new content in the new year to the YouTube channel as well, to you guys that are Knight Errants or just watching on YouTube. So we'll probably bring more on that next month. Yeah. So there'll be a bit of extra content coming onto there as well. So it just means that you're going to get more, just like Billy Idol did in the 80s.
That is a reference for you and you alone, my friend.
Rebel Yell. No.
Okay.
Any
idea?
No. I was going to say, I think so, but no.
And that's it. If you've got any questions about that, drop us an email, drop us in the comments.
Stevens do a more song.
I can't. This is where we are. Me, I'm like, Billy Idol, classic rock. You're like, Rachel Stevens.
She did though, didn't
S Club 7. I have no idea, mate.
Sure it was her.
Well, she was
an S Club 7. Yeah, she was an S Club. Was she S Club 7 or S Club Junior? No, she was 7.
This is just, the wheels have come off. We're off the tracks.
Sure it was her.
Ancient music. Elderly music.
Elderly?
No music.
Like early 2000s, late 90s, maybe?
That's elderly, mate.
Oh, no, nothing is cool here, just so you're aware. No one is cool. So...
Actually, it might be late 2000s. Mid to late. 2005, 2006, maybe?
I don't think it's that late.
Please stop. So that's it. Lots of new stuff coming. If you've got any questions or any queries, like we said, we wanted to announce these things really early because we're so excited about them. But like anything, you know, there's still a little bit of shaping about specific release dates each month. But this is what's coming. It's more content, more of the time, more crowning, and those working titles of Trial by Combat and Loose Warhammer are just that. They may not be the eventual titles of those.
I will
those
die
pieces
on the
of
hill
content.
To make sure Loose Warhammer is the name.
Loose Warhammer is amazing though. So, and if you like Loose Warhammer, please
let us know.
Please let us know.
Let us know down below.
That's gonna be the best. Hashtag Loose Warhammer. So that's it. That's our discussion bits over. So all that's left to do with this month's video is to tell you what you can expect from one of the final this month's in Warhammer.
Second to last.
Yeah, it's coming.
I think.
Yeah, one or two left after this.
2 left after
Yeah,
this.
so
third to last.
there you go. But what can you expect this month? Which, by the way, we will still have a way of delivering to you.
Yes, we will.
What you
still
can
let know
expect
what's
every
coming
month.
up.
You'll be able to get that through our social media.
Yeah, it will be a social post.
Yeah, platforms, and it'll be nice and clear and easy to find. Yeah. So, what can you expect? Well, this month's War Council Battle Report is a real grudge match because I don't like rolling on the Ancestral Grudge table. I've decided that we will pick Queek Headtaker Skaven against Belagar Ironhammer's now Zufbar Dwarves.
Don't you mean Delagar Brianhammer?
Delagar Brianhammer, if you remember that old social post.
It's his cousin.
Yes. So we're going to do a nice 8 Peaks clash.
His cousin's army.
Where I get the hatred automatically. I love it. Now...
That's fine, I'll win you automatically in a challenge.
You do, yeah. Now...
I say I'm assuming I'm playing Skaven.
I don't know.
Could be, Matt.
You guys can fight over it. Trial by Combat. So, this month has the last instalment in our current series of Take the Crown. Series 1, Take the Crown. Where yet another contender will be entering the Triple Crown Wargaming studio to take on one of us. Now, as ever, they will pick which one of us they want to do battle with, the army we use, the mission we play, the comp score, the points value. It's all very exciting. You've seen the others. They've been a hugely popular series of videos.
Yeah.
We know you guys have loved them. So the final instalment is going to be featuring Frog Creator-in-Chief and all-round Dreadlord, Phil Bibby. So, Phil, thanks for coming down.
Frog Creator-in-Chief.
Well, he's the guy that I first saw successfully use the Civigear's Hex Scroll. So, Phil Bibby, legend of the Hex Scroll, is joining us for this month's episode. So, to find out who and what he will be playing, you'll have to just, check it out. It's going to be a great couple of weeks' time.
What are we on scores-wise now from that?
Oh,
1 win, 1 loss for myself and James. 1 win and a draw.
So you've done the best. I just think the fact that we've got about 50% win ratio is pretty impressive.
No pressure, Phil, but you've got to win this for the subscribers.
Yeah, you do, mate.
Otherwise,
for the people,
the challenges.
When you consider that we should have lost more of these. I felt. I think we've had some slices of serious luck. Serious luck. These games.
I mean, watch that Dark Elf Bretonian game.
Yeah, there were some moments in there.
Watch my Empire Warriors of Chaos game.
Yeah, there's been some great. I'll tell you what, I cannot wait. I think next month we'll probably try and have a chat about our favourite moments in this because it's been such a great series. I've had loads of stuff in this that's been just really enjoyable. Mad. So our final biome for beginners, so sad, is takes you to the sands of Nehekara as we take a look at building you a Tomb King army. Now I should say it's not a pyramid scheme, we promise. And everyone hated that comment.
Myself and Max did not approve that pun.
No.
In any way.
Brilliant.
No.
It's brilliant.
It's not though, is it?
No, come on, be fair.
That's even worse.
How? You didn't see the disgust on his face.
How can you Sphinx that? Is
oh yes, yes. Now we are talking Tomb Guard. So this month's
you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, that's really good.
Thanks.
That's very, very good. I'm very impressed. I haven't got anything for that. I am going to use that myself. So this one's Warzone Tale. It's a tale of treasure hunts gone wrong as Luther Harkan and Morathai take on the Lizard Men in the Battle of Blood and Gold.
Did you even say who the Biome Beginners is about?
Yeah, Tomb Kings.
Did you? I didn't
I said it's not a pyramid scheme. Then we made lots of really good Tomb King related
I didn't hear you say Tomb Kings.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, it did, definitely. I literally read it. So,
Yes, but we do know you struggle with reading.
okay, thank you. Following on from last month's building competitive army list videos, we've sort of had 2 months of that now. We're continuing that series, is basically what I'm saying. So following on from the last month's, that's really not a very well worded thing again. 20 Nil
James
Tactics
Wordswell.
is going to cover defensive armies this month. So if you've enjoyed that series and you've been waiting with bated breath to get your shooting on, this is the episode for you. On to the competitive character series, and this month will feature the Darklands finest. That is correct, everyone. It is time for the Infernal Castellan. So I'm looking forward to seeing that stubborn boy on the table.
The on foot build.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good. I like the builds. I think he's good. I think they're really horribly good, actually, Infernal Castellans. 75-point magic item allowance.
And inherently stubborn.
Inherently stubborn. Yeah. Toughness 5, I think, as well, baked in. I think they start toughness 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're beasts, mate. They're
Yeah.
really hard, yeah. Very upsetting. One of the best choices in that army.
They got 4 up armour as well, haven't they? Like
Yes.
the black shard.
Yeah.
3 up arm safety
Yeah,
from
with
the
the shield.
Yeah. So
Really
you're
good.
going to love this segment, guys. It's great
Yeah.
stuff. This month's Magic and Mundane will cover magic weapons again. We're back to weapons. And these are all weapons that improve the bearer's characteristics. So get ready to see some double-digit stats with these 3. There's some 10s out there to be had.
2 out of 3 of them, yeah.
Oh, you could get it with a third one.
And as Meatloaf said, yeah, you could. I got to 9 with the third one once.
You did have spell helping you.
No, I got to 9 attacks.
Yeah, you had a Savage Beast helping you, didn't you?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've got to
Oh.
10 with that. But I didn't count
right,
the Savage
okay.
Beast one. I've had a 9 one before. The guy had 6 characters in the unit.
How many goblins were there?
Well, he insisted Nasty Skulkers were characters, and I'm like, are you absolutely certain? And he was like, absolutely certain. And he had 3 Nasty Skulkers and 3 characters. I was like, I've got, 3 Nasty Skulkers and 2 characters, so I had 9 attacks. That's strength 10. That was strength 10, yeah. Or strength 9, yeah. No, sorry. 8, it was 9 attacks at strength 10, or 10, or 8 attacks strength 9. There was a 9.
There was
I got
a
to a
9.
9. There was a lot of dice. It was horribly good. I'll let you work out what item that might be. Yes, I'm basically giving it away. But yeah, very cool. You could get to 10. Yeah, it is very rare, and Nasty Skulkers I don't think count. But he was adamant they do, and I'm just going to pick the dice up and chop some stuff up. Finally, it
You
is.
haven't done this one, no.
Or not?
No, you didn't do
Oh,
it.
I didn't. I missed it.
Oh, I just read it. I've definitely done it.
It's because we got overexcited with all the Tomb King puns. I just missed it. Our Hero of Legend tale features a Slayer of Kings and spells doom for the whole world as we take a look at Archeon. I know
So it's one that no one cares
Max
about.
has been waiting for this for some time.
He's one of my
He's got like a stack of papers he's ready for with this
one of my
stuff.
favourite characters.
Yeah, he is the man. And finally, it is time for our last deep dive before we get stuck into our End Times supplements. And last month, we'll be taking the opportunity to bring you a far better quality version of one of our initial deep dives, and that is the Skaven. So, everyone, I want you to get ready, quick, for the ultimate competitive Skaven video. So,
James has fleas.
Jones has fleas.
Cat.
There was- yeah, my little. I'm done with
You've
you.
never done that before.
No. Just there you go. Look, we're coming to the end of the series. I'm just getting overexcited.
Just try something new.
Let's do something
Free
different.
from the end.
Yes, so it's going to be great. So thank you for joining us once again. For this has been a particularly silly episode, I think.
Yeah.
But we've had a good time, and we cannot wait to bring you all this new cool stuff that's coming forward. Can't wait to see you all in October. I'm buzzed at the moment. I'm feeling like really
We're looking forward
energised.
to it,
So very cool. And we'll see you here in 4 weeks' time.
We will.
For another instalment of This Month in Warhammer. And then into the beyond. So, thanks for joining us.
Very prophetic.
Yeah, it was nice. See
Into
you later, guys. Remember to tag your friends and like, subscribe and share. Then head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and become a Knight of the Realm today.
What are you doing, mate?
You alright?
Do it for Warhammer!